everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. This is Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you are returning, thank you. I truly appreciate it. If you're checking this out for the first time, I hope you stick around. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Welcome to hashtag Tea Tuesday. Tea Tuesday is an open collaboration. Anybody can participate. And it is hosted by my sweet friends, Kathy over at Kathy's Favorite Things and Patty over at Life with Patty. All right, so before I get into what I'm sharing with you today, I am drinking one of my favorite hot drinks. And that's what it has in it right there, if you can see the ingredients. Of course, you know, I make this with hot water. I add 2 packets of stevia and some powdered creamer, like carnation. So, yum, I love it. And especially mornings like today, it's really cold outside. I love starting the day out like this. And the mug I'm drinking it in is from my dear friend, Gail over at Gail Patricia Dollar Tree Hauls and More. Oh my gosh, I love this mug. I love the size of it. I love the way it feels. It's gorgeous. And thank you, Gail. Thank you once again. All right. That is good. So yesterday on Mishmash Monday, I asked if anybody had any questions that I could address on Tea Tuesday. And there was several things. One, my dear friend Lori Sabah asked if I take requests for Thursday's tunes. I haven't asked anybody to send in songs because my skill level on guitar is not that, you know, I pick chords that I know really well. If there's one chord I don't know, then I have all week to practice that and get that together. It depends on the song. It really, really does. So, to answer Lori's question, yes, I will take the request and I will look at it and see if I can do it because I just don't know. So Lori, if you want to leave the song in the comment section below, you know, the artist and the name of the song, I will take a look at it and then I'll get back to you and let you know if I can or can't, or you can email me. Okay. The other question, and I'm going to answer this question next week on Tea Tuesday, is from my dear friend Rebecca over at Rebecca Creates. She wanted to know how Jack and I met. That's a really good story, a good story. So I will share that with all of you next Tea Tuesday. So yeah, just a little teaser. It's a good story. Today, the question I'm answering, and it was left by Danielle, and her question is, how did I come up with my channel name, Rosemary's You Rock Art? Good question. I think many, because I've had my channel now for like 2.5 years. September will be 3 years that I've had my channel. And way back then I answered this question, but it's worth repeating. Okay. All right. How did I pick Rosemary's You Rock Art? When I, 3 years ago, actually it's almost 4 years ago, in 2018, April of 2018, my father passed away. And those first few weeks, months, I was really struggling because I really was involved in my dad's care. The nursing home that he was at was like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes away from our house. And I would go there every single day. And the days that I worked, my sister would be there. So he was never left alone. We were always there sitting with him, going to therapy with him, having lunch and dinners with him, tucking him in bed, getting him ready for the next day, and then it'd just repeat day after day. So when he passed away, oh my gosh, I felt this massive emptiness and change in my life. And one hot summer day after that, so that was in April, so I think it was like in June, my sister came over and my grandkids came over. She'd picked them up and they came over, and we set out a table out back on the back patio. And I said, "Do you guys want to try doing some rock art?" I didn't know what it was about. And so I got some paint. I had been crafting a little bit uh, prior to that day, you know, a little bit, dabbling in stuff. And so we collected rocks from our backyard and cleaned them off pretty good. Got some paint, got some gems, and we made cute little rock art. And one of the things that I made, the very first thing I made, was a little turtle. And as I'm painting the turtle, because we all decided we were going to do turtles together, as my sister and I are painting turtle, we stop and had the same thought at the same time. And we cracked up laughing with such fond memories of our dad. So in the evening time, when I was there at the nursing home with my dad, you know, I was getting his clothes ready for the next day. I was helping him with his PJs, tucking him in bed, rubbing his feet. I really pampered him. And as I'm tucking him in and I'm getting ready to leave, he's getting just ready to fall asleep. He'd say, "Who's coming tomorrow?" He was always so worried about that. And I'd say, "Well, I'll be here." Or if it was the day that I worked on Tuesday and Friday, I would tell him that my sister would be there in the morning. And he would say, without his dentures in his mouth, and he'd say it kind of funny, he goes, "Oh, the turtle." And he would try to say turtle, but it would come out funny. And so as we're making these rock art little turtles, my sister and I crack up because we remember him saying that. He would call my sister a turtle because oh, my whole life she's late to every single thing. She only has one speed. So anyway, back to being on the porch and decorating rocks. I really got into it a lot. And I just love doing rock art. I have a bucket here that I had. Ooh, it's very heavy because it has a lot of rock art. There is a lot of the things I've created, and I don't have a lot of them here because a lot of the ones that are ladybugs, bees, there's some owls and penguins. I got into doing those. I have at a furniture store. It's Simply Amish. There's some friends of ours, and she said, "If you bring a tiered tray, I will sell those for you at my store." And I'm like, wow. And this has been a couple of years, and I have sold a lot of rock art at her store. I was recently in there, and uh, you know, she had contacted, or her husband and my husband know each other. So he had told Jack, we have a lot of money for Rosemary at the store. So I went in and you know, picked it up and thanked them once again for letting me do that. And I took a look at my inventory over there, and I'm like, yeah, I need to make some ladybugs and some turtles. And so I'm going to be bringing that to you on an upcoming workshop Wednesday, how I do that. But I have to wait till it's a little warmer outside so I can go collect some more rocks. Anyway, what I have in my craft room are some of these rock art that I want to show you. But back to how I picked my name for the channel. So that is part of it, that rock art that actually got me out of thinking and missing and crying every day for my dad. That kind of got me out of that, because as I'm working on a piece of rock art, or any craft for that matter, I have to concentrate so hard because I'm visually impaired. You know, I can't be doing something far away and looking at something. I have to focus, and I have to look at everything that close in order for me to see. And I do have special glasses and other low vision aids that help me with all of my crafts. So I forgot my point. Anyway, so that kind of rock art took me out of um, that mourning period in my life. Now, that doesn't say that I don't miss my dad. I miss my dad quite a bit. We were so close. Um, but, this rock art helped me. So that was part of the reason I named my channel Rosemary's You Rock Art. The other part of it, the last part of it, rock art, came from the rock art. The You Rock comes from me being in a rock band. So I kind of combined those two things because I love music. I love music. I've been involved with music my whole entire life. Um, when I was at the School for the Blind, they really kept us involved in music. We all took piano lesson. We all sang. We all did those kinds of musical things. And so that's an important part of my life, as is crafting. So that's how I came up with Rosemary's You Rock Art. And that's how I designed the backdrop, and where it says You Rock Art. And I did get that from Amazon, and then that portion from Amazon too. And I think that said rock star, but nah, I didn't want to put that on. I just wanted the U. And the U came from Dollar Tree massive sticker letters. The guitar and the rock were part of that same sticker pack that I got. Oh, it was like a it's not a sticker. That's not a sticker. It's like a vinyl thing that you put on things. So that's where that came from. And then the keyboard, that is the first instrument I ever started playing, and that's the instrument I play for the band. Guitar, it's just like something I wanted to play. And I really wanted to learn how to play because I wanted to play music for my dad at the nursing home. And of course, I couldn't really carry my keyboard every day there. So I started learning guitar and very basic things on guitar, just learning my basic chords. And, back to, Lori's question of can she make a request. Of course anybody can make a song request, but keep in mind, I just play very basic things, chords. I do learn new chords all the time, but it's very basic. I don't play lead on a guitar, and most of the time Jack helps me with the rhythm, to get the feel of it, or he'll help me with some of the structure of the song. So yes, feel free to make requests, but I will see if I can do that depending on my skill level. All right, so I hope that answers how I came up with Rosemary's You Rock Art. But I want to show you, before I say goodbye, some of my rock art. A lot of these are little owls because I really liked making owls out of different beads and gems. Here's one of them, and it's kind of heavy. He's a big old fat owl. So there's one. Let's see. A lot of these were some kind of inspirational rocks. And some of these were made with buttons and beads. And I look back on them now and I'm like, they're okay. There was some of my first rocks. But you know what? I had a good time doing these. It took my mind off, missing my dad. Here's a little penguin. And again, the paint isn't that great, the painting job. I think I have a little bit more skill, another little owl. Here's another little owl. I just loved using the very, very colorful gems for their eyes. Here's one with blue. So just, something very, very, oh, here's a cute little penguin. And then I got these little beads and put down. And Jack got me these beads that look like a little beak. You see that? That one's cute. Oh. Just different little things that I enjoyed making. Now, I have to say that the little owls at the store, they don't sell well. What sells well are the little ladybugs and the bees. That's what sells really well. So that's why I have a lot of owls. So the other thing that I did, and I got into this, let's see if I can pull out some of these. Oh yes, so I found some stickers at Hobby Lobby that are little bees, and I put bee whatever, and it was little words. So I painted the rock solid and glittered it up, and I put be funny. So whatever little phrase I put on there, I did a lot of those. Be gracious. So just all sorts of little encouraging things. I hope they were encouraging. Let's see. See if I pull out another one. Oh, be happy. Isn't that cute? So, yeah. Be free. Cute. Be true. Add a little bit more glitter. Be grateful. And let's see. Oh, here's another one. Be cool. Be cool. Maybe I'll share some of these with my class. Be loving. I might do that. I might just do that. Then I can have some more. This one says pray. Pray. And I don't know if it meant to be prayerful, or I don't know. Be wise. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I had another just rock, see, from the yard, just a plain rock. That's going to be a turtle. So maybe I'll make a turtle real soon. So those are some of the rock art that are still in my stash. Like I said, some of the owls don't really sell all that well. That's why I have a lot of them here. But, you know, maybe my kids might like something like this. So, anyway, what a great question from Danielle. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And next week I will address Rebecca's question, how Jack and I met. That is a good story, I tell you. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me on Tea Tuesday. This was fun. Yeah. Thanks for the questions. Be safe, be happy, be positive, and until next time, you guys rock.